Hello, what's up?
Hi.
We're in college now.
We are. How weird is that?
We've been here actually for a couple weeks.
Yeah, okay.
And we just had some episodes pre-recorded that went up, but this is our first episode we've filmed at college.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Very fun.
We still don't know what we're studying. We're undecided. We're gonna talk about all that in another video, so I won't waste time here on that.
But just so you know, everything's going to stay the same. It's courageously kind.
Yeah, we're still gonna do an episode every week.
Yeah.
You're still gonna see our cute little faces every week.
We're listening to our cute little voices.
Yes, if you're listening. And yeah, so not much has changed there, but a lot of other things have changed in our lives, which we're going to talk about probably next week.
Ooh, fun stuff.
Fun stuff, a little teaser for ya. This week, we are talking about Cranio-Facial Acceptance Month,
Ooh.
which happens to be September, the month we are currently in.
We love it.
We love it. Not to be confused with Cranio-Facial Awareness Month, which was in July, which I'll talk about the differences between those two things in a little bit. But we thought it would be a good idea to talk about Cranio-Facial Acceptance Month because it's kind of the beginning of September still, and you still have a month to think about these things.
Yeah.
Our last episode was an episode with Kim Team-Spax, the president of FACES, the National Cranio-Facial Association. We love her.
One of my favorite episodes.
Mine too. She was so fun to talk to. She's like such a fun person in general.
Yeah.
Like she's just got this really fun energy. It was really fun.
So if you haven't listened to that, please go check that out.
Yeah, it's also a great resource. We talk about FACES a lot.
Yeah.
We love FACES and we're really passionate about talking about them. So if you don't know what FACES is, that's a great episode to get to learn more about it.
And just a little side note, if you are on TikTok, you follow us on TikTok. If you don't follow us yet, go do that.
It's Courageously Kind
Yeah.
podcast.
No, just Courageously Kind.
Just Courageously Kind. Yeah.
All throughout the month of September, every cent we make with a creator fund is going straight to FACES.
So in order to support that, all you have to do is interact with any of our videos.
Yeah.
Watch them, like them, leave a comment, send them to a friend.
Sure.
Or you can make a donation directly to FACES at their website, faces-cranio.org.
Yeah. We don't make a ton of money with a creator fund, but we don't use that money and we want to give it back.
Right.
So we have started Courageously Kind Cares all throughout the month of September.
It's really fun.
So if you like TikTok, if you've never used TikTok,
here's a reason to get it.
here's a reason to get it. It's really addicting.
It's fun. I'm on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
And I justify it as like, I'm looking for ideas for like things to post.
Yeah. No.
They're funny.
They're funny. They're short.
I love it.
Quick attention span.
Yeah.
It's great. Enough about TikTok. Let's talk about Cranio-Facial Acceptance Month.
Let's get into the
nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty. The meaty part of the episode. So we're going to talk about Cranio-Facial Acceptance. You might be wondering, what's the difference between Cranio-Facial Awareness Month, which is July. It's also Cleft Awareness Month.
I think so, yeah.
Cranio-Facial and cleft. I would say cleft is kind of like a craniofacial condition.
Yeah, some
They're
people
sort of
ask,
separate,
yeah,
but depending on, the person, they might consider it a craniofacial condition, they might not. Doesn't matter. So that was in July. Cranio-Facial Acceptance Month is September. So what's the difference, you might ask? Awareness and acceptance sound really similar, but they do have different meanings. So when we talk about awareness and Awareness Month, we're talking sort of specifically about like education, learning about facial differences, exposing ourselves to different facial differences. I honestly learn about new facial differences all the time.
Me too, yeah.
Because it's sort of like a broad spectrum of different conditions and things like that. So I'm always learning.
Yeah. So a great way for you to remember this: awareness, 3 E's: education, explanation, exposure.
Oh, Good
my
one.
teacher.
Love it.
Yeah.
Awareness. I like that.
But yeah, we educate and we explain conditions and we expose people to conditions.
And that's so important. I can't tell you how many people are unaware that facial differences exist.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that just don't
Yeah.
know about what a craniofacial condition is.
Yeah. So awareness is really, really important.
It's so important. Acceptance is a little bit different. Right, in July we focus on educating, exposing, telling people, hey, these are facial differences, these are what they are, and these exist.
Mm-hmm.
Acceptance is a little bit more different. Acceptance, we talk more about kindness, we talk more about how to treat people, and acceptance looks different for everybody, and I think it looks different in people versus like in communities.
Mm-hmm.
So Liz, what does an accepting person look like to you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it all comes back to kindness.
Mm-hmm.
An accepting person is someone who chooses kindness,
Mm-hmm.
and chooses to live their life with kindness, chooses to be kind to people, chooses to go out of their way to live courageously and be kind. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Probably. Acceptance is also very different than tolerance.
Mm.
I think those two words kind of get muddled in together sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my brain, sometimes I think, oh, acceptance, yeah, I accept them, but we don't agree on everything. Or I accept them, but
Yeah.
acceptance should be unconditional.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not talking about, like boundaries and healthy boundaries. That's another topic for another day.
Mm-hmm.
But acceptance is saying, I see you, I hear you, I am going to do whatever I can to show you kindness. That's what acceptance is to me.
I love that. So what does like an accepting world or an accepting society look like to you?
Well, we are not there yet.
Getting there.
Getting there. For me, an accepting society would mean representation.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to feel accepted by the world when you don't see yourself in the world.
And I think that can go toward awareness too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think that representation fits into both.
Yeah. So representation is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing yourself on screen, seeing, yourself in leadership positions.
Mm-hmm.
When I say yourself, I mean someone that looks like you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's acceptance. For me, that's the world saying, yes, you belong.
Mm-hmm.
You matter.
Yeah.
You have a seat at the table.
Love that.
And that's what we're all about, is representation.
Yeah.
And I think representation and acceptance go hand in hand.
Yeah. I do too. I certainly think we're on our way there.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of exposure and
Mm-hmm.
representation. We're starting to see it more and more, people with disabilities and differences in media.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to see them. We're starting to see them in leadership positions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're starting. And
it's getting there.
Exciting.
And I'm optimistic and hopeful that we'll continue to see more of that in the future.
Yeah. But we got a long way to go.
And the first step is just talking about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Talking about the need to see
Absolutely.
people represented.
Yeah. And I think it's really interesting. We have Cranio-Facial Awareness Month, that's in July,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have Acceptance, which is in September. I think, we have to be aware before we accept. So I just think, it's really clever how they did that.
Chronologically, yeah.
I was just like, be aware of different conditions and different people and differences in general, and then accept them. Be accepting.
I love it. I love it.
We love it.
Accept yourself, too.
Oh,
Self-acceptance is huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And that, I think, kind of going off on a tangent when we talk about, self-love, I think self-acceptance is underrated.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we're not going to love everything about ourselves.
But we can accept
But
it.
we can accept it.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. I like that. I like that little
change. In the morning, we love yoga with Adrian.
We do. We're yoga with Adrian fangirls.
We are. So we meditate every morning. Cause sometimes doing yoga in the morning is like, oh, too much.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
So we meditate, and she said, like at the end, like accept whatever came up today. You don't have to love the emotions that you had. You don't have to love what you felt, what you went through, but accepting it is huge.
It's huge. It helps you process it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Accepting where you're at, accepting what the universe has thrown at you today, makes it easier.
Yeah. I don't want to contradict ourselves. Here I am saying, you don't have to love everything about yourself, but accept yourself. And then, like, I'm telling you, like, accepting other people shouldn't be conditional.
Right.
So I don't want to, like, contradict or blur those lines.
I don't think so. I think
but I think self-acceptance is a lot different than accepting other people.
Yeah. I feel like self-acceptance is often harder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It can be hard to accept who we are fully.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
You can.
It might take some time,
We
but
believe in you.
we believe in you. And I think acceptance is the first step towards self-love, you know? We can explore that in another episode.
Yeah. Acceptance is a nice branch of kindness.
Yeah.
You know, learning to accept people, especially when they are very different from you. You know, accepting them and saying, okay, I still see you, I still hear you.
I value you.
I value you. You have value.
Yeah.
It is really huge.
Love that.
So, today, your kindness challenge is to show acceptance towards somebody else. Even if that's something as little as a smile, a good morning, even if it's really mundane and you think it's really small, try and show acceptance and love towards somebody.
I feel like you can do that on the internet too. Maybe like leave a nice little comment or something.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
That's so easy. Leave a nice little comment.
If you see someone being themselves,
Yes.
living authentically.
Share somebody's post or story. Great way to be accepting. Yeah.
Love that. Our good news story for this week is just something that I thought was really cute and I wanted to share. The news has been really stressful the past couple weeks.
Past couple years,
honestly.
News is stressful.
News is stressful, period. And nowadays we're like consuming news all the time and it's crazy. So we want to give you just a little piece of good, exciting news. Because we don't get that often.
We don't get happy news.
This is just something I thought was cute. It's not really gonna change your life. It's not gonna change my life, but I thought it was really cute.
It's really cute. You can think about it later today and smile.
Yeah. So, the good news story is the Madrid Zoo, Madrid in Spain. They have a panda who just gave birth to baby twin panda cubs.
Okay, as a twin, do you ever like hear about twins and think, "Oh, I'm a twin"?
Yes, all the time.
It's like a little club.
It's
I like
the
it.
twin club.
Like
Anybody in the twin club? Tell us in the comments. So yeah, they had twin baby pandas. The Madrid Zoo. There are now, I'm recalling the article I read, there's 1,800 pandas in the wild in China, including 500 in zoos. And thanks to worldwide conservation efforts, pandas are now no longer considered endangered.
Now that is good news.
Isn't that good news? They're on the vulnerable list, which still means they're, watching them and trying to keep them safe, but they're not endangered anymore.
That's so exciting. That is some good news.
So, there you go. Pandas are adorable. I'll put a picture in so you can see them. But yeah, that's your good news.
Do you remember the video of the panda, like the mom panda? I think it's the baby that sneezes.
Yeah.
And it like
scares the mom.
So cute.
I'll try and find
that.
that.
One of the first viral videos that I like really remember.
Yeah.
The panda sneezing.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love that. That was so cute.
Cute. All right, so we'll leave you with that, with thoughts of baby pandas. Cute little baby.
Ooh.
Fluffy
Are they
pandas.
like pink, right?
I
Like
think
pink
so.
with
When they're
little
babies,
claws,
they're really little,
like little.
and then they get big and fluffy.
Oh, so cute. I love it.
Okay, think about pandas.
All right. Enjoy your week. So good to see you.
If you're back to school, have a good week.
Good luck.
Students,
You can do
teachers,
it.
you got this.
Got this. We have a whole back to school episode if you haven't heard it already.
We do. For everyone that's headed back to school.
We're back to school. We're back to school.
We are.
We know the feelings. We know the vibes.
We do.
It's not
So,
always easy. So we're sending you a lot of love and kindness.
that was to you. All right. Have a good week. We'll see you back here real soon.